What's up, guys? You're watching jmboytv, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to No Rain by Blind Melon. This was suggested by a patron, so you know how to check it out. I'm not familiar with Blind Melon. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously, and if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
I just want someone to say to me, I'll always be there when you wait. You know I like to keep my cheeks dry today, so stay with me and I'll have it made. And I don't understand why I sleep all day. You don't like my point of view, you think that I'm insane. It's not sane, it's not sane. I just want someone to say to me, I'll always be there when you wait. You know I like to keep my cheeks dry today, so stay with me and I'll have it made. I'll have it made.
Solid song from Blind Melon. Very interesting video, to say the least. I feel like they could have chose a better costume for the little kid to be in that kept with the bumblebee kind of theme. I feel like this had an oddly excessive amount of skin showing, but onto the music. I really love the bass line on this song. Love the other guitars on here as well. I really enjoyed how like the tone of his voice kind of matched the tone of the guitars. I don't know if it was done intentionally or not, but it sounded like some of the riffs were kind of like matching his tone. But either way, the vibe on this song was definitely curated well. I enjoyed the harmonies on this song. This song has a really hippie vibe to it. I really like the way this song introed with that guitar. The song just has like an overall mellow kind of feel to it. And I feel like that solo in the middle was played in a unique way. Like it was really lax, but it was still like entertaining. Now let's get into the lyrics on this song. He said, "All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles gather rain. All I can do is just pour some tea for two and speak my point of view, but it's not sane, it's not sane." So here he's kind of talking about his life being just like bland or regular and actually lonely. He says he likes to watch puddles gather rain, and then he pours tea for two, and I guess he has a conversation with the person that would be at the other cup of tea. He said, "All I can do is pour tea for two and explain my point of view, but it's not sane." So he knows it's crazy, but he's just that lonely where he doesn't have anybody to, you know, interact with. And it makes sense because like in the video, the girl gets made fun of at the beginning for her performance, and then she runs off and is really alone, but like along the way, she's trying to like find people to interact with. She's like doing a dance for him, trying to make him laugh, but I guess ultimately isn't accepted. Next verse, she says, "I just want someone to say to me, oh, 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 I'll always be there when you wake, yeah, yeah. You know I'd like to keep my cheeks dry today, hey, so stay with me and I'll have it made." So he has this longing desire for like companionship that's not being fulfilled. He says, "I want someone to say to me that I'll always be there with you." So maybe he's referring to like a significant other or even just someone to hang out with, maybe a friend. So if he did have someone to be with him, like he said he would have it made. The loneliness is really taking an effect on him because he said, "Today I'll try to keep my cheeks dry." So obviously he spends at least a portion of his time crying. So this is definitely like a vulnerable kind of song. Next verse, she says, "And I don't understand why I sleep all day and I start to complain that there's no rain. And all I can do is read a book to stay awake, and it rips my life away, but it's a great escape, 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 escape." So someone sleeping all day and complaining is one sign of like depression, combined with the fact that he says he cries. So basically he has to try really hard to like fill his open time. He doesn't have anyone there to talk to, so like his mind just wanders, and he tries to escape that reality by like submersing himself in books. He said, "All I can do is read a book to stay awake, and it rips my life away, but it's a great escape." So he just feels like he can go to another world like just by really reading books and maybe even pretending that he's like in these settings of the books. So this is definitely some like very lonely person activities. I mean, everyone reads books and gets immersed in them, but he's having to do it because he has no other choice. I feel like he has to be looking for something in particular because there's no way you can't just find a friend, you know, to hang out with from time to time. So that kind of makes me think he's like looking for a significant other, someone that will like make a long-term life commitment with him. Last few verses I'll go over. He says, "All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. You don't like my point of view and I'm insane. It's not sane, it's not sane. I just want someone to say to me, oh, 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 I'll always be there when you wake, yeah, yeah. You know I'd like to keep my cheeks dry today, hey, so stay with me and I'll have it made. I'll have it made and I'll have it made. Oh, no, no. You know we're really gonna have it made. You know we'll have it made." So he's kind of just restating some ideas from earlier. I mean, this song is pretty straightforward. He's a lonely guy. He has that desire to be in relationship with someone. He wants to be close with someone, but either he hasn't found it yet or maybe just where he's at, he's not able to easily access people. Not quite sure why he's so lonely. He also mentioned multiple times that he might have like an odd point of view, and maybe he's afraid that people won't like that as well. So maybe that's another barrier keeping him from like deep, meaningful relationships. This is a solid song, great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I will catch you guys on the flip.